Deep in the Bay of Bengal, the Andaman archipelago rises from turquoise waters, shrouded in mystery and legend. For centuries, sailors feared these islands, guarded by dense jungles and fiercely independent tribes. The air is thick with secrets, the waves themselves seem to warn outsiders away. These islands are a world apart, resisting the march of modern civilization. Certain areas remain strictly off-limits, protected by law and the determination of their inhabitants. North Sentinel Island is infamous for its hostility to outsiders, but other tribal reserves also remain untouched. To trespass here is to step into a living time capsule, fiercely independent and unchanged. The British once used these islands as a penal colony, but the true rulers have always been the indigenous tribes. They have called this jungle home for tens of thousands of years, living in harmony with the land. Today, the Andamans remain one of the world's last great enigmas, a sacred, ancient world whose secrets are not ours to claim. The boundaries here are not just lines on a map, but a promise to protect those who wish to remain uncontacted. Deep within the South and Middle Andaman Islands live the Jarawa, a people whose story began long before history. For over 50,000 years, they have roamed these jungles as hunter-gatherers, their knowledge of the forest absolute. Every plant, animal, and stream is part of their world, a provider, a healer, a sacred space. The Jarawa are believed to be direct descendants of the first humans out of Africa, part of the Negrito peoples. Their language is unique, a living fossil with no known relatives. Their society is egalitarian, no chiefs, no rulers, decisions made as a community. They hunt wild pigs and lizards, fish with spears and gather fruits and honey, living in perfect rhythm with nature. Their existence is a delicate dance with the environment, built on generations of wisdom. To see the Jarawa is to glimpse humanity's ancient past, before cities, before farming, before writing. They are not relics, but a contemporary people, whose culture has simply followed a different path. Their survival is a testament to the diversity of human experience. The Jarawa preserve an ancient way of life as their vibrant living reality. Their story is not one of the past, but of resilience in the present. They remind us of what it once meant to be human. Their continued existence is a precious part of our shared heritage. Life for the Jarawa is a constant balance between nature's gifts and its dangers. The forest provides, but it's also home to wild boars, venomous snakes, and deadly crocodiles. Injuries or illness can be life-threatening, with only traditional medicine to rely on. Yet, the greatest threat has always come from outsiders. First other tribes, then colonizers, now settlers. The British waged brutal campaigns, leaving scars of violence and fear. This history of trauma explains the Jarawa's fierce isolation, a conscious choice for survival. Even after peaceful contact in the late 1990s, new dangers emerged. Disease. With no immunity to common illnesses, a single outbreak could devastate their small population. Every interaction with outsiders carries the risk of catastrophe. In the 1970s, the Andaman Trunk Road was built, cutting through the heart of Jarawa land. For the Jarawa, it was a disaster. Ancient hunting grounds divided, silence shattered, and outsiders flooding in. Illegal settlers, poachers, and loggers now encroach on their territory, stealing resources and introducing harmful substances. The road became a stage for human safaris, where tourists gawked at the Jarawa, degrading their dignity. It's more than a road, it's a vector for disease and cultural erosion. Young Jarawa are tempted by the outside world, but unprepared for its dangers. Despite court orders to protect the tribe, enforcement is weak and exploitation continues. The road remains a deep wound, symbolizing the conflict between modernity and indigenous rights. For the Jarawa, it is a daily reminder of the relentless threat from beyond their forest. The Jarawa are not alone. Across the water lies North Sentinel Island, home to the world's most isolated tribe, the Sentinelese. For millennia, the Sentinelese have rejected all contact, defending their island with deadly force. Both tribes share ancient ancestry, diverging thousands of years ago. They speak unique languages, live as hunter-gatherers, and have remained independent for astonishing lengths of time. The Sentinelese remain completely uncontacted, but the Jarawa's story is more complex. Since 1998, some Jarawa have cautiously initiated contact, seeking medical help and limited interaction. This fragile relationship exposes them to new dangers, disease, exploitation, and cultural loss. Unlike the Sentinelese, the Jarawa exist in a vulnerable gray area, neither fully isolated nor integrated. Their story is a cautionary tale about the risks of contact and the responsibility to protect their autonomy. The world must tread carefully, respecting their right to choose their own future. Today, the Jarawa face a flood of threats: poachers, illegal settlers, and disease. Intruders hunt their food, pollute their water, and introduce alcohol and tobacco, causing social disruption. Reports of exploitation and abuse by outsiders are deeply disturbing. The greatest danger is disease. With only 400 Jarawa, a single outbreak could be catastrophic. Human safaris and unauthorized contact put their entire existence at risk. Past government attempts to mainstream the Jarawa failed, causing suffering and loss of will to live. The Jarawa want to remain in their forest, living by their own traditions. Their survival depends on protecting their land and respecting their right to self-determination. The future of the Jarawa hangs by a thread. Their extinction would erase 55,000 years of human history and wisdom. Their forest must remain a sanctuary, not a tourist attraction or settler's prize. The Andaman Trunk Road must be closed to non-essential traffic, and laws protecting the Jarawa strictly enforced. Their right to choose isolation must guide all policy. This is not just a government issue, it's a call for global respect and restraint. We must resist treating the Jarawa as curiosities and recognize the sophistication of their way of life. Their wisdom holds lessons for our own troubled world. Share their story, support their rights, and demand their protection. Let the Jarawa walk their ancestral paths, their ancient song echoing into the future.